I have all kinds of little packs, wallets, concealed carry, flashlight holders, first aid kits, sling pack with bottle holders and roly-polies, toolkit, more roly-polies, more organizers, tack ties, backpacks. As you can see, I have a ton of Maxpedition gear, and I've had a lot more throughout the years. This is just what I currently have right now. This is the Maxpedition Platy organizer. It is a 5x7 pouch. I'm going to approach this very differently than most other YouTube channels. Most people, when they get a pouch like this, they try and stuff it full and cram every single little thing that they can in here. In my opinion, that ruins the whole purpose. This is called a pocket organizer for a reason. If you stuff this thing completely full of metal and you get it to weigh 3, 4, 5 pounds, how are you going to put this in your pocket and keep it there all day and have any kind of comfort at all? That's unrealistic. To me, those videos just show what the pouch is capable of holding. You should not run these things like that. I'm going to submit what you need to do is pick a purpose and then set this organizer up for that purpose. I particularly went with this 5x7 over the 4x6 because notebooks such as the Write and Arrange are too small. This is a larger notebook and this will not fit in a 4x6 pouch. Those Write and Arrange are too small to write down ideas. I write down all kinds of ideas for YouTube videos. I've even done some scripts, note-taking, things that I want to sell, all kinds of stuff. I'm constantly writing things down in a notebook, and those small Write and Arrange, those small pocket notebooks don't cut it for me. And I go through them pretty quick. I got these in bulk. It was either a 20 or 25 pack. It comes out to be $1 or a little less a piece for these notebooks. So that is a good value. And this is something that you can actually use and you can go through and not worry about using up. You just replace it with a new one when it's full. Now this will hold 2 of these notebooks in here, so if you get one almost full and you want to put in a second one, that's fine. This is very slender and this does fit nicely in the pocket. One thing that's nice about keeping the pack minimal is if you have something in your pocket like a knife, you can add it in the kit and then put the whole kit in your pocket. So there's no interference with anything. Easy to take out and easy to put in. So since I picked the purpose of journaling for this, I just have the notebook and a few items that go along with that. The first item is a basic ballpoint pen, a lead pencil, and where I'm a lot different than most, I love fountain pens. So I keep 2 fountain pens in here. And that's another thing about this notebook. This notebook has great paper for fountain pens. Now, fountain pens work differently. They actually will not even write on a Write and Arrange notebook. Fountain pens work by a capillary action. The paper has to wick out the ink. And because Write and Arrange are waterproof, they're not going to wick out any ink. Now, the second problem you have with paper and fountain pens is since it wicks the ink out, it saturates the paper. A lot of paper bleeds through, or you can see too much on the other side that makes the back side of the paper unusable. The paper in this notebook is perfect for fountain pens. You can use both sides of the paper and there's no issues at all. So here's one side and there's the other side. It works really well. Now this shock cord has been annoying me. So one thing I wanted to do was remove it because I don't need this when I put this thing in a pocket. I just didn't want to do it before I recorded this review. So I'm just going to untie the knot and pull this right out. Now I will keep this in case I ever decide to put it back on. Or maybe I'll use it for something else. But this will be much nicer in the pocket, and you still have this loop here that you can grab to pull it in and out. It works good. Now the other thing that I use here is this zippered pocket. I treat this kind of like business cards. This is the tag from the pack. I just left it in here until after you see it. And what I do is I keep some of my channel stickers in here, because for me, this is like having business cards. So that's what I keep in the zippered pouch. Just very minimal. I don't want much in here. I don't want anything to add bulk or add thickness. Just the bare minimum. Now, like I said in the intro, this is the first product that I have been sent to review. But the only reason I'm reviewing this is because I have used and I've loved Maxpedition products for more than 10 years. One of the things that is very important to me on this channel is integrity. Even though this product was sent to me for free by Maxpedition, I am not going to give it a favorable review unless it really deserves it. I'm going to give you the truth, one way or another, whatever it is. If any company sends me something for a review, they're just going to have to understand that, or don't even send it to me at all. It's going to be on my terms, and I'm going to put my conclusions of the product faithfully and truthfully. Another pouch that I have is this one by Viper8. Now this is one of the 4x6 pouches, and that's why when Maxpedition asked me what one I wanted, I picked the 5x7, because this one will just take these smaller notebooks, these Write in the Rain notebooks, and for me these don't cut it. They're too small, and like I said, these don't work with fountain pens. And if you keep it thin, now there's really not that much difference between these two size-wise. If you have cargo pants, they typically have very large pockets and will fit this with no problem. The key to this setup is thin and lightweight. Then it's something that you will carry, you can use. Now, I don't carry this every single day in my pants pocket. I keep this in my EDC backpack, so this goes back and forth with me to work. It's always handy, and if I'm at a point in time where I have some ideas and I'm going to be writing something down, I may grab a fountain pen and the notebook and take that with me. Or it's at those times when I'll take this kit and I'll put this in my pocket when I'm going to be using it. There are certain times when you just get some inspiration and you have some ideas that have to be put down and some ideas that have to be fleshed out. That's when this kit is perfect. Sorry about the chainsaw noise. I mean, we're out here at a campsite and this kind of stuff is to be expected. The Platy, just like other Maxpedition gear, is built tough. This is built out of 500D nylon. So now that I have gone over how I set this up, what kinds of things could you use this for that would keep it thin and light? Is this for you? Do you have a dedicated purpose like me as a journaling pack, where you have some necessary items you want to keep together, you want to keep organized, you don't want to have to hunt for this stuff, and you want it all together and in one place and handy when you need it. And it is something that is pocketable, and with it not being filled up, and there's plenty of room left in here if you want to throw something else in here. Or if while you're out you come across something, you can throw it in your organizer as a convenient way to carry it. So overall, I really like this pack a lot. I've been using it for over a month in the manner I described. It lives in my backpack, so it is always handy when I need to write something down. There are a few times, maybe once a week, where I take this out of my backpack and I stick it in my pocket for on-the-go use, so I can write down those ideas that I have before I forget them. Just for example, in these few pages here, we have the script for this video. So the conclusion, is this pack right for you? Is this something that you should go out and spend your hard-earned money and buy? Well, I can't answer that question for you, but if you have a special purpose, like I do, whatever it is, where you need something to organize a few items, not going overboard, not weighing it down, not making this thing 5 or 6 pounds, not bulking it up really thick, because you can put a lot of stuff in here and it can get very heavy really quickly. If you have a use, I'm going to say this is best as a special purpose pack. And I hope I presented something a little bit different, that you don't have to take these packs and load them up to the hilt Just like with some of their other packs, these zip-up packs, which they also call pocket organizers, you don't have to load them to the gills. Load things in them sparingly. Put EDC items in here to help you get through every day. Don't go nuts. Don't prepare for the apocalypse in a small pack. So make it a purpose-built pack, and you'll find you will enjoy using it. You'll keep it close by, and you'll carry it in your pocket from time to time. That's going to be it for this review. We'll see you next time.